What do you do, my gente? Your boys coming through once again with a new video. On today's video, I want to talk about the incident that took place at Kern Valley State Prison, and where an inmate rushed a cop, and the issue got bigger than what it should have been, right? But before we continue with this story, man, don't forget to hit the like. Don't forget to comment on the video, por favor. And if you want to support a brown brother, man, don't forget to subscribe. Muchas gracias. With this being said, thank you for the support, and we are pushing forward. Muchas gracias. Let's do this. So, apparently, this past Thursday, right, there was an incident in Kern Valley State Prison in where we have an inmate rush a cop. Whenever I hear about green against blue and stuff like that, two group segments always pop to my head: the Southsiders or the blacks. Now, why the other group segments is usually never against green, or is the occasions they go against them is very rare. I don't know. I cannot answer. I don't have the answer for everything, right? But what I can tell you is that 99.9% is either the Southsiders getting off of the green or the blacks getting off on the green. Period. So this individual decided to rush the cop around 4 p.m. Around 4 p.m. So got off on the cop, right? Got off on the cop. Somebody saw that, hit the alarm, most likely the tower, hit the alarm, told him, get down, get down, get down. Everybody start getting down, right? Like, oh, what's going on? That's what happens when you're in the yard. You get down and you try to pay attention. Okay, who's fighting? What's going on? And once once you see what's going on, boom, you just pay attention to everything, right? You got like first view right there. It's nice to see that in a way. You know, you want to see the whole detail, but it sucks because you have to stay out there for hours. Maybe if you want to use the restroom, and you screw, man. But this is what happened, right? Eventually, a gang of cops came and aid the CO by, I'm assuming he's going to pepper spray him, hit him with the baton, something like that. They didn't specify if the inmate was using a weapon or not. I'm going to tell you right now is that they found a weapon in the crime scene, right? But I'm not going to say that he did or he didn't. But they did find a manufactured weapon on the scene. So as the inmate is getting off, the cops are over here spraying, hitting him with the baton. Two other inmates got up and decided to help the inmate. So they got off on the staff, start punching them out of nowhere, and the thing got bigger than what it should have been. I was like, whoa, hold on, slugs. Don't they got a minute 14? Don't they got the big bird? Usually when it comes down to staff, or inmate against staff, they don't use the mini 14 because they don't want to jeopardize the life of a CEO, right? They don't want to do that. Usually they use it when it's blue against blue. Even though he haven't seen this any of the stabbings or unalives that the CDCR website is putting out there, we haven't seen nothing about nobody using the mini 14. Trust me, that thing is being used because they have used it before. The only thing, CDCR don't report everything that's going on. Like what I'm telling you right now, it's not on the CDCR website. They didn't report this event, but it happened. It happened. So it just shows you how CDCR just gives you the information they want to give you. They don't give you all the information. There's a lot of things going on right now in CDCR, and it's been going on, but they don't expose game. Imagine if they put all the information out there, man. Everybody will pay attention to actually how violent California prisons are. But this is not the case. So back to the story. Eventually, man, this guy's got all handcuffs, man. We had 7 officers or staff, right, going to the hospital. Do I think everybody had injuries and stuff like that? Probably not. Maybe because of they got sick because of the pepper spray. They took them to a hospital. But trust me, somebody got hurt right there. You know, they're not saying if somebody got stabbed or not, because they just give a little bit of information. But we pray and hope that whoever was involved in this issue, man, is doing fine, man. We always wish the best to everybody. As for the inmates, man, the 3 inmates that were involved in this event, of course, they go to ADSEG, pending a shoe. But, man, you already know how this goes. You do something like that, They're gonna break your hands. They're gonna do all kinds of different stuff. But you know what? But nowadays with the camera on a CO, I don't know how they do things. But I want you to know this: there's always blind spots. There's always something. There's always something. They can always figure something out. Just put it this way. This event reminds me of the many occasions, man. Like the one video that I put out there when Tehachapi Southsiders got off on the COs, man. And this happened because I think they were already messing with the senor right there, sent him to the hole, beat him. They beat him up or something like that. And then that's what the homies fucking did what they have to do. Eventually sending people to the hole. I heard people got their arms broken and stuff like that. Who knows? I wasn't there to witness that, but that was the rumor, right? It was a big event that got the whole state on lockdown. There was another event that I actually witnessed, that happened in the yard that I was at, where in high desert, the Southsiders got off on the COs, and this was also because the COs were pushing the hard line. If I have to guess what happened in this situation, I think it's just spur of the moment. Something happened where maybe somebody was getting, let's say, search. I don't know if they dropped something or whatever, but the inmate turned around and got off on the inmate on the cop, or something happened. Well, the news says that the guy brushed him, right? So I don't know if he run towards the cop or what was the issue right here, man. But again, CDCR is not revealing everything that's going on behind those walls, and they're just giving the information they want to give to the public. Do I agree with this or not? You know what? I don't agree with this because I know how corrupt CDC are. Whether you like it or not, they're very corrupt. And start from the head of the snake down the thing. Not everybody's like that. Trust me, not everybody's like that, and I'm not gonna say that. And trust me, there's inmates who are who are evil, man, who just strive on doing things like this, man. Not everybody's perfect in this planet, man. One thing I will tell you is that it's not nice to be in that situation. Can you imagine being that officer, not knowing, being attacked, not knowing what's gonna happen around you? Because I mean, depending where he's at, is a GP or not a GP, you have to know. You get rushed by an inmate, you paying attention to him, but you have to pay attention to what's around you, because you never know if somebody's gonna come from the right, from the left, if you're being a target and stuff like that. So it sucks to be in that situation, man. It sucks, man. I do understand it. CEOs go to prison not because they want to, man. That's their job. That's how they earn their living, you know. So it sucks for them to deal with this stuff daily. I think they deal. If it's not daily, man, at least every 2 days, man, they deal with stuff like this, man. It is bad. Imagine all the prisons. You got a lot of knuckleheads out there. You got inmates, man, inmates that are very disrespectful, who act a fool, who push the line, and you got officers do the same thing as well. You know, it's not only the officer's fault; it's also the inmate's fault. Everybody contributes to this event, and what are we gonna do to fix it? Can we fix it with more violence? Nah, you cannot fix violence with violence. There's no way, man. There's no way. So people have to come up with a plan, or CDCR has to come up with a plan how they're gonna fix this, man. Does it have to do with the secretary, his leadership as a director of CDCR? I don't know. Who knows, man? But it seems like what they're trying to do is basically turn CDCR into a different model, you know, more like carrying stuff like that. And you know what? Honestly, on some real stuff, when they start bringing the dogs into prison on some real shit, whether you like it or not, that helped a lot of people, man. It helps a lot of people. It helps you as an inmate. I remember seeing the first dog out there in the yard, man. And of course, you approach the inmate with the dog. You ask permission. Hey, man, can I pat your dog? And whether they're gonna say yes or no, that's gonna be on them. You have to respect that decision, you know. But it was nice to see a dog, man, after so many years, right? So whether you're liking it or not, I believe that maybe it's gonna help other inmates to get involved in this. One thing I will tell you though, that with all the individuals that were in the shoe, that now they're out on the yard, the game has changed. Why? Because they're right there, front and center, in the yard, paying attention to whatever is going on. And guess what? They want everything tight. And that's why I believe the incidents, the unalives in CDCR has gone up. Because those guys are out there. And it seems like what CDCR did, man, at the end of the day, is that, you know what? Do what you're going to do. You're just going to prove me that you guys deserve to be locked up. Right? And it seems like this is what's going on. So with this being said, man, we're going to end this video. To next video. Thank you very much. Gracias for the support. To next video. Gracias.